Hi viewers, welcome back to our channel Light to Crack Math. In today's video, we are going to discuss the problems from chapter Integer and we'll be starting off with exercise 1.1. If you are a first time viewer of our channel, then do subscribe our channel for the future videos. Moving on to the first problem. Write down a pair of integers whose sum is minus 7. So you will have to choose two integers such that when you're going to add those two integers, your sum is going to be minus 7. So if you take the first one, it's like minus 4 plus minus 3. So plus into minus is minus. So we have minus 4 minus 3. So when both the signs are the same, then you will have to just add and place the sign in front of the sum which you are getting. So 4 and 3 both are negative sign. So 4 plus 3 is 7 and you place the minus sign in front of your answer. Right? And B question is, you will have to give a pair of integers whose difference is minus 10. Difference means when you are going to subtract two integers, your answer must be minus 10. So I am taken the pair minus 25 and minus 15. So minus 25 minus of minus 15. Again minus into minus is plus. So in the next step you will have minus 25 plus 15. So when your integers are having different signs, then what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to subtract them and place the sign of the greatest number. So when I'm going to subtract 25 and 15, the answer is 10. And since 25 is the greater number, what is the sign of 25 here? Minus. So our answer would be minus 10. The C question is, you'll have to give a pair of integers whose sum is 0. So this is quite easy. You can take any integer, but just take the positive side and the negative integer. So 4 plus minus 4. So again plus into minus is minus. So 4 minus 4 would be equal to 0. So now let's move on to the second question. Write a pair of negative integers whose difference gives 8. So here in the question itself they've given us negative integers. Alright. So minus 5 minus of minus 13. So when you are going to multiply minus into minus, it is again plus there. So you will have minus 5 plus 13. So again when two integers are having two different signs, or when the pair of integers are of unlike signs, then what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to subtract both the integers and give the sign of the greatest number. So 13 minus 5 is 8, and since 13 is a positive integer, our sum will also be plus 8. It will be a positive integer. The B question is, write a negative integer and a positive integer whose sum is minus 5. So here you will have to choose one negative integer and one positive integer. So here I am taking minus 25 and 20. So when I am going to add these two, again the signs are unlike signs, so we'll have to subtract, right? So 25 minus 20 is 5, and the sign of the greatest number is minus 25, right? So the sign is minus, so your answer would also be a negative integer. So it is minus 5. And moving on to C question, write a negative integer and a positive integer whose difference is minus 3. So again here also you will have to take both negative and positive integers with difference minus 3. Okay, so here I am taking minus 2 and plus 1. So again minus into plus is minus. So you will have minus 2 minus 1. So when you have two integers of the same sign, we will have to add and just place the sign in front. So it is minus 3. Moving on to the next question. In a quiz, Team A scored -40, 10, 0 and Team B scored 10, 0, -40 in 3 successive rounds. Which team scored more? Can we say that we can add integers in any order? So first, what they have given us is Team A score is given, Team B score is given. You will have to know which team has scored more. Okay, so for this first question, let us find the answer. So from the question, what is given to us? The score of team A is -40, 10 and 0. So to find the total score obtained by team A, you will have to add all the three scores, -40 plus 10 plus 0. So now -40 plus 10, right? So it is two integers of different signs, so you will have to subtract them. 40 minus 10 is 30 and 40 is the greater number, it is having minus sign, so the answer would be -30. So plus 0 is negligent, right? So you can leave that. So the total score of team A is -30. Now the total score of team B you will have to see. So for that, the scores of team B is 10, 0 and -40. So the total score you will have to add. Again here 10 plus 0 can be neglected because 10 plus 0 is 10. And the next step, plus -40 is there, right? So minus into plus is minus. So this will be 10 plus 0 minus 40 because plus into minus is minus. So now 10 and -40. Both of them are of different signs. So you will have to subtract. When you subtract 40 minus 10, you get 30. But 40 is the bigger number which has a minus sign. So the answer should be -30. Okay, so now we have found out the scores of both the teams individually, right? So now you have to compare the score of both the teams, -30 and -30. Because both the team have scored the same score, so it is equal, right? And the second question that they've asked us is, can we say that we can add integers in any order? Yes, you can add integers in any order. For example, like -40 plus 10 first you can do, and then you can add plus 0 to it, or 10 plus 0 is 10 and -40 plus 10 is -30. So you can add them in any order. Okay, so now let's move on to the fourth question. Fill in the blanks to make the following statements true. So the first question is -5 plus -8 equal to -8 plus dash. So let us assume the missing integer to be x. Okay, that is the blank. Then you have -5 plus -8 equal to -8 plus x. Right? So plus into minus is minus. So you have -5 minus 8 equal to -8 plus x. So since -5 and -8 are of the same sign, you can just add and put the sign in front of the sum. So 5 plus 8 is -13 and that is equal to -8 plus x. So now you will have to bring down this -8 to the other side, right? So when your number is moving on to the other side of the equal to sign, the sign of the integer will become the opposite sign. So it will become +8. So -13 plus 8 is equal to x. So the value of x is -5. Okay. So now substitute the value of x in the blank space there given in the question. So you will have -5 plus -8 equal to -8 plus -5. This is the equation of the form of commutative law of addition. So now the second question, -53 plus dash equal to -53. So again, let's assume the unknown variable to be x, then -53 plus x will be equal to -53. So if you're going to bring down this -53 to the other side, it becomes +53, right? So when Minus 53 plus 53 is obviously equal to 0. So your answer for the blank given in the question is 0. If we're going to substitute the value of x in the blank, then how will you be writing it? Minus 53 plus 0 is equal to minus 53. So this equation is of the form of closure property of addition. So the third question given to us is 17 plus dash is equal to 0. So again, let's take the unknown integer to be x. So we have 17 plus x is equal to 0. So we need to take 17 to the other side of the equal to sign. Then you will be getting x is equal to 0 minus 17. So 0 minus 17 is nothing but minus 17. So the value of x is minus 17. So now you'll have to substitute the value of x in the blank. So the given question can be rewritten as 17 plus minus 17 is equal to 0. Right? So plus into minus is minus. So 17 minus 17 is equal to 0. So this equation is of the form of closure property of addition. So now let's move on to the fourth question. 13 plus minus 12 plus dash is equal to 13 plus minus 12 plus minus 7. So let us assume the missing integer to be x. So when we rewrite the given question with x, we'll be writing it as 13 plus minus 12 plus x equal to 13 plus minus 12 plus minus 7. So now plus into minus is minus. So you will have 13 minus 12 plus x equal to 13 plus minus 12 plus into minus is again minus. So minus 7. So now 13 minus 12 is 1. So you will have 1 plus x equal to 13 plus again minus 12 minus 7 is minus 19. So minus 19. So now you have plus into minus here, right? So that is again plus into minus is minus. So you can rewrite the same equation as 1 plus x equal to 13 minus 19. So 1 plus x is equal to minus 6. So now you will have to bring down 1 to the other side, right? So when you bring down 1 to the other side, you will be getting x is equal to minus 6 minus 1. So both the integers are of the same sign. So you will have to just add them, and then both the integers are of the same sign. So you will have to just add them up and put the minus sign in front of the sum which you're going to get. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So your answer would be x is equal to minus 7. So the equation in the question can be rewritten as 13 plus minus 12 plus minus 7, right? So this is again of the form of associative property of addition. So now let's move on to the fifth question. So the fifth question given to us is minus 4 plus 15 plus minus 3 equal to minus 4 plus 15 plus dash. So let us assume the unknown integer to be x. Then when we rewrite the equation, we write it as minus 4 plus 15 plus minus 3 equal to minus 4 plus 15 plus x. So minus 4 plus 15 minus 3 equal to minus 4 plus 15 plus x, because plus into minus is minus. So plus minus 3 becomes 15 minus 3. And then you are having 15 minus 3 here, right? So 15 minus 3 is 12. So minus 4 plus 12 is equal to again minus 4 plus 15. So this is 11. 11 plus x. So minus 4 plus 8. So both are of different signs. So you will have to subtract and put the sign of the greatest number. So 12 minus 4 is 8, and 12 is a positive number which is the greatest number. So it is plus 8. And this one remains the same, 11 plus x. So now you will have to bring this 11 to the other side of the equation. So then it becomes 8 minus 11 is equal to x. So 8 minus 11 you will have to do. So both of them are of different signs. So you are going to subtract them. 11 minus 8. Right? So 11 minus 8 is 3. And since 11 is the greatest number and it is of minus sign, your answer will also be in negative. So your x is equal to minus 3. So now let's substitute the value of x in the given equation. So you will be getting minus 4 plus 15 plus minus 3 to be equal to minus 4 plus 15 plus minus 3. So this equation is of the form of associative property of addition. With this, we come to the end of the video. If the video was informative, do like the video and share the video with your friends, and subscribe our channel without fail and click on the bell button to receive notifications of our future videos.